Hey, everybody. Welcome to the Thursday edition of the Tuesday Live. Sorry, didn't have time to make a new banner, so oh well. It is what it is. Uh, Tonight is Annika. Hey. Long time no see.
Mm-hmm.
That's what she looked like in Kansas City the whole time, sipping out of a wine bottle. No, I'm just kidding. That's
Only after the show. Only after the show.
only after the show. Yeah, so I just wanted to come on. I don't like not having shows each week, so I wanted to just come on and talk about everything that happened. Not everything, can't tell you everything, but some of the stuff that happened at Planet Comicon this weekend. Well, first and foremost, I was joined at the show by Annika, Bacon, and of course Jeff. So that was the 4C crew that led the charge there in Kansas City. Becker, don't forget about Becker. Becker was there. Becker was handling my boy Bill Morrison. And then the rest of us were doing everything we could. We had, of course, John Romita Jr. at the table. We had Scott Hanna at the table. And then we had a surprise guest that was announced earlier in the week, Pat Gleason, along with Bill Morrison. So we kind of, but JJ came out and took care of that for us. So we didn't have to worry too much about what we had to do with Pat. JJ took care of all that. So, but I think Pat had a good time. He said he had a great time, and it was a kind of a rare thing for Pat to come out and do a show. So we really appreciate that. He certainly was pretty successful. Had a nice long line every time he was signing and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
And we offered some stuff on 4C. So if anybody out there isn't on 4C, you missed that. We had some books. Here's one right here. Had signed and marked by Pat. So.
Are those all sold out now, Ken? All the Pat Gleasons?
Yeah, I don't have. I had only two pieces that somebody had canceled, and we put them out on the table. And by the time I got downstairs, you were calling me to ask me how much they were. So that was the end of that. They didn't last very long. They never even made it. Yeah, the only thing I had were the sketch covers, that I had done by Pat. I put these up on 4C yesterday.
Those sold like that too.
Yeah, I had two of those, and they went really fast too. So, but if Pat comes to MegaCon, I don't know if he's going to be at the 4C table. I don't know where he's going to be, but hopefully we'll maybe be able to do something else like that again.
Cool.
So how was your experience at Kansas City?
It was good. It was fun. I've never worked a booth, so that was fun. I got to spend a lot of money. That was cool. So much money in my life.
Yeah, the money kind of adds up. We took a lot of cash because we were doing everything cash for the autographs for Junior. So, but that might change. Spencer and I were discussing that a little bit. That may change. How you doing, guys? Facebook users, can't see your names. You have to give StreamYard permission. You got to click on that little blue link. Give StreamYard permission to use your name because all I see is Facebook user there. Yeah. So we were lucky. Our hotel was literally 2 blocks from the convention center, a straight shot. So we were able to walk there every day, carry our stuff, and when we didn't, I was able to take my car and drop everybody off and just turn back around and go park it. So logistically, it actually worked out pretty well.
Mm-hmm.
And there were some artists I wanted to talk to, and I didn't get a chance to. I was just too damn busy to do anything. It was crazy. But we did come out with some product. I want to show everybody some of the stuff we came out with. We had because ASM 1 got delayed again. It is out now. If anybody hasn't bought it, it's a great book. The art is fantastic. The story is really good. If you haven't picked up Amazing Spider-Man #1 that came out yesterday, you're missing a good comic. But I did go out and get some of the Amazing Spider-Man 238 facsimile editions that came out the week before, and so we did some signed ones. I had John sign these with the full John Romita Jr. autograph. Comes with a nice C of A, which states that it is, signed by John and everything. And of course, that's the book, and it's sealed in Mylar with a tamper evident seal and a 4C logo. So these are available, guys. And then I also had 38 of these done, a limited edition of 38 with the big John Romita autograph. So I had 19 Hobgoblins and 19 Spider-Mans.
Ooh.
I don't remember how many of those I have left, but not a whole lot. And then I did just post these up on 4C, some of the sketch covers I got. And these are on Amazing Spider-Man 238 blanks, which was a Unknown Comics exclusive. So I was able to get these right before the show.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, the books alone are $20.
Mm-hmm.
So these are going to be, so you got that Spider-Man one.
Like 3/4. I love it. I love it.
Yeah.
I bought that one. I lied about that one.
Spider-Man. And then, of course, he did a Hobgoblin. And then there is a Battle Damage Spidey. Took a beating on that one. And then this one was my favorite. I asked him to draw the Hobgoblin just ripping the head like in the comic. So there he's tearing it. And then I had a Planet Hulk, so why not? I'm a Hulk guy. How about a Planet Hulk? So these are up on 4C. If anybody wants those, you can grab those on the 4C site. And then the other cool thing I got was the jerseys. So you have the Amazing Spider-Man, Amazing jersey. So Spider-Man on the back. And as you can see, it's got a nice, I can't see with this, but you see it's got a nice John Romita. Upside down. I can't see what I'm doing here. So there's a John Romita. A beautiful autograph. I told him to sign it like Mickey Mantle, so he really got into that. And that also comes with a 4C of A. I only have 3 of those left, guys, so they're all done, and that's it. We're not doing any more of those. So that is 2 on the 4C site. Not that I wanted to make this a big commercial, but I did get some stuff. So, and then our next show is going to be Phoenix Fan Fusion. It's the weekend after MegaCon. I think I can't remember the name of the date. I don't have.
It's going to be a shell of a human when he goes back to Florida after that.
The Phoenix Fan Fusion is the 27th through the 29th of May. And that'll be the first show that John's at after the release of Amazing Spider-Man. So that should be a pretty big turnout for people getting autographs and things like that. And we'll talk about commissions and things like that. If anybody needs anything or wants anything from John, message me and we'll figure out how we can get it done for you in Phoenix. Yeah, it's 5:00 somewhere, right?
You know what, Paul? Facebook user Paul? If it's not Paul, I'm sorry. What a long day.
There's a lot of Facebook users up there.
I think it's all Paul.
It's probably all Paul.
It's all Paul. It's got to be Paul.
Well, somebody said they read it yesterday and it was so good. Well, that's good. I'm getting my copies on Saturday. I am going to be bringing, obviously, going up to John's. So I'm going to drive up to Long Island. Not next week, following week. I'm going to drive up to Long Island and get a bunch of those signed. Same thing. They're going to be, they're going to be sealed like the Amazing Spider-Man 238s that I showed you guys. A lot of those are sold though. So whatever's left, I'll be bringing to the shows to sell. So the first place you'll be able to get them is at MegaCon. Whatever I have. So, if anybody has any questions about anything was going or any of the John Romita stuff, feel free to ask.
Oh, I should get my John Romita.
Go ahead.
I'll go get it.
But it was a lot of fun meeting Annika for the first time, getting to hang out with Bacon. I met Bacon once before, but it literally was, hey, buddy, sorry I didn't get to talk to you much. That was the extent of our conversation. So it was nice to hang out with Bacon.
No, Bacon can go kick rocks.
Did we happen to meet an artist, their names? I don't know what that means. I mean, who did I meet? I met Scotty Young sitting at the bar with Pat on Sunday night. I didn't get a chance to really do much. I mean, where our booth was kind of at the end of Artist Alley. Behind us was like the cosplay area and all that stuff. And probably 50 yards from where we were was the escalator to go downstairs. And then 5 yards away from that was the breakout room. So that was my little corner. I really didn't leave there much. I tried to walk around and look for the shop for some comics and things like that. But anytime I did, I'd hear, can you come back into that? so I didn't get real far. There was a few artists that I was to go talk to, and I didn't. I got scolded by Howard Chaykin. He came by the table and yelled at me for not sending him a label because the sketches. Anybody who bought into the last Howard Chaykin op, the sketches are done. And he said, "I'm waiting for a label," and I said, "I'm the one who's supposed to send you a label." And he goes, "Well, get off your ass and send a label." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So I sent him a label. Yeah, we can update some op stuff. I know Jeff already did, but people don't seem to read or don't seem to pay attention or just need reinforcement. So the Andy Kubert, the Mark Silvestri, the Frank Miller stuff will be picked up by San Diego Comic-Con. They may give us some in MegaCon. If they don't, whatever they don't give us at MegaCon, or if they don't give us anything at MegaCon, we're going to get it at San Diego Comic-Con. So San Diego Comic-Con is the target, late July. Okay, everybody out there understand? Late July. That doesn't mean message me today and say, "Hey Ken, I know you said late July, but when is my piece going to come?" It's going to come late July. That's what that. Like I said, Howard Chaykin stuff is on its way to me. Jordy Bennett stuff is on the way to me. I've got to look into the Jesus Moreno stuff. See where that is. I've been getting people asking me about that. I've got to talk to Miguel, find out what's going on with that stuff. Ron Wilson still has a couple more pieces that are outstanding from the last stop we did. Of course, Bill Morrison is still working through commissions. He's super close to being done, but he's basically done like 5 shows in the last 6 weeks. So he's been really, and he teaches a class, but the class ended yesterday. So Bill should be free to get everything done that he needs to get done, so we can talk about what the next thing is going to be for him, commission wise. I'm trying to think of anybody else that needs to be updated. I would like to say I'm going to be doing something hopefully next week. Oh, the Stanza K stuff. I sent all the invoices out. He's in California, and he's there to help promote the Netflix show and his birthday. So none of that stuff's getting shipped to me till he comes back. So if anybody asks me where's the Stanza K stuff, it's going to be a while. It's going to be weeks before he probably ships it off to me. So don't bug me about it. What else is there? Trying to think. There's a lot of stuff. I forget a lot about it sometimes. I have to write everything down. Tom Wynn. Haven't heard anything from him, Tom, to see what's going on with that yet. Hopefully we'll be able to straighten that stuff out soon. Doug Menke is still working on the sketches. He just did a Ghost Rider, which I showed everybody.
Stupid Aranga.
4C. It's Aranga's piece, yeah. And Aranga, of course. Aranga, his book came out last week. We posted a link on 4C. I do have some art I'm going to be dropping for Aranga, and we're gonna discuss, signing and remarking those books and offering that up on 4C coming up soon too. Ooh. So you got some irons in the fire besides all the shows and things like that. We got a lot of other things. Don't know anything about who the next National Cartoon Society Foundation op is going to be yet. But Bill Morrison has been tasked to be the guy to get me guys. So, yeah, I told Bill, I said, more reasons to have to talk to me.
He loves it.
He gets on.
Ryan was
David Williams. I'm glad somebody brought that up. I'm hopefully next week, I'm going to probably do an art drop with David Williams. And here's the deal, guys. David Williams had a very, very tough few months. Somebody in his family, he doesn't want me to say who, but he did say I could talk about it. He had a very, very terrible health issue occur in his family. And basically, David has not drawn a single thing in 3 months. He is just devastated. He's heartbroken. He's trying to get through every day is basically where David is right now. But he needs money, of course, because he isn't drawing and things like that. So I have a lot of David Williams art. I have prelims. I got finished pieces. I got that. So hopefully next week we're going to do a David Williams art drop. And it's stuff most of you guys have seen before. Maybe you haven't. But the thing about it is that, this money is going to go to David in a time he really needs it. Because, it's like I said, I'm not going to expand on what's going on. But let's just say that, David is going through a tremendous battle right now with somebody who's very close to him, He's just I love David. Everyone knows David. He's the bro hawk. He's funny. He's always doing things. That's not David right now. He's downtrodden. He's beaten. He's worried, and this is a big time struggle for him and his family. And so hopefully next week we'll be able to do that and move some of that art for David, and hopefully get some art into some collectors' hands also, and help David out. So when I figure out what I'm going to do, I'll post something on 4C. Of course, we'll schedule a StreamYard, and we'll see if we can help D-Wams out. So yeah, that's the deal with Dade Williams. Will I have nachos at MegaCon? No. Why would I have nachos? I'm gonna have lard lad donuts.
Are you just gonna have whatever Renee makes for you to take for lunch? Because don't you live like 10 minutes away?
That's 20.
20 minutes. So far.
No, I mean I do plan. But my daughter Cheyenne, who some people know in the 4C family, know that my daughter Cheyenne, she works at Universal. So I'm going to see if I can get my hands on some Lard Lad donuts. We're going to have some donut parties with Bill Marsden.
Wait, is that a thing?
Yeah, you know the Lard Lad guy from Simpsons?
Yeah, but I don't know.
Yeah, they make these giant pink donuts with sprinkles on them. And they sell them at Universal.
I love sprinkled donuts.
Will I have homemade pizza? I would if I could bring my pizza oven. I would certainly do. I had it today. I made pizza today. No, he did. Listen. The only time he's working on these quick sketches is at the shows, because he's got other work at home, and that's kind of what the deal was. So I maybe have 5 or 6 of them. He has been slammed. I mean, Bill is just completely and utterly slammed. And I put that in the post. I said these will be done, time permitting, and time permitting isn't there right now. But Bill has been working on them. He might have some done, and he forgot to give them to me. That's not unheard of in Bill's world, to forget to hand me something sometimes, and I certainly do forget to hand him things sometimes too. So,
and he was so busy too at the con.
Yeah.
I asked for quick sketches too, guys. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, "Hey, Bill, it's like my cousin's birthday's coming up. Can I get some Simpsons quick sketches?" And I was like, "We'll do it at the next con."
Yeah. But today I sent some invoices out for some of the things that I sent a lot of the Pack Leeson invoices out. I did some of the junior stuff, but I also there was a pretty big stack of. I have a cabinet that I use to store things, and there's a cabinet, or there's a drawer in there that's unpaid stuff, or stuff that I'm waiting for information on. So I was able to get a lot of that done today. So all that stuff should be shipping hopefully the end of the week or next week. I do have a wedding this weekend, so Saturday and Sunday I am off the chair. I'm off the grid, guys. I'm going.
Is it an open bar?
I wouldn't go if it was an open bar.
Good answer.
What's the point?
No point. No point.
And it's in Daytona, so it's.
That's where they do NASCAR.
It is where they do NASCAR. What other questions? I see other questions here. Guys. Who was the loudest snorer in Planet Comicon, Jeff or Bacon? Well, considering I didn't stay with Bacon, I can only speak on Jeff's behalf. And listen, Jeff was quiet for most of the night until he got his motor revving, and then he kept me up pretty good. Now, Annika, you can expand on that.
That's not even how loud it was. I have never slept with a mountain of pillows on my fucking head, and I had like 20 pillows on my head.
It's funny. Annika told us that after the first night, and then the first night Jeff didn't snore, and the second night he did. And I'm laying there, and I kind of like a couple of times. It would kind of wake him up. But it only worked for a few minutes. So then I grabbed some pillows, and I was like, all right, we're going Annika style. I'm going to pound some pillows on top of my head and see if I can. And it actually worked.
It's shockingly. Yeah. You get one, and you're like, oh, it's kind of muted. And then you get 2 on your head, and you're like, oh,
yeah. One muted it pretty good. I could still kind of hear it. But 2 was like, it was silence.
Yeah.
Besides the fact that I was probably suffocating also. That's always.
Yeah. It's okay. I got Bacon back. I was like, Bacon, I'm from San Diego. It's got to be like at least 70 degrees in this room. Oh, it's not nice.
Oh my god. Let's see if there's any other new comments. Yeah, so Bacon, you win. Absolutely.
100%.
Kevin, I just answered. I'm getting the stuff out. That's what the Larry Stroman live sketches. If there's one in particular you're not getting, you haven't got a shipment, you just message me and I'll try to figure out where it is. I have all that stuff.
Who is this?
Oh, nice sketch, Annika. What character is it? Who could it possibly be?
Guys, you got to get on this list. I mean, look how good that's. So good. And then if you get Hannah to ink it, which I'm going to do next time we're with him at a booth, it's gonna be
oh man, Scott Hanna, that guy's a rock star.
And he did
not leave the table. He did not leave the table. He just sat there and just drew and did whatever anybody needed and inked stuff and
he's so nice.
Oh, he's a great guy.
The nicest person ever. I got to stand next to him like the whole con. So.
Yeah.
He's tall. He's very tall. He's so tall.
Yeah, and then JJ was there. We did a couple whatnots with JJ. We did 2 with John. We did 2 with Bill.
How did those go? I didn't get to watch those.
They were They were fun. They were a lot of fun. They were interesting. Hopefully someday we'll see a 4C whatnot happen. So.
Oh yeah, you got to get on that because I don't know how to do that. I don't even know how to bid on whatnot. Whatnot confuses me. Shouldn't admit that. I should not admit that to everybody.
It's easy.
Sure.
Just put stuff up and you bid on it.
Like your price, like you just type it in.
You can set the price anything you want. Like most people start the bidding at $1, but you could set the price. I mean, like when Bill was doing the quick sketches, JJ set the price at like $50.
Oh.
Yeah, so you can put things on there as buy it nows. The thing about whatnot is when you sign up for whatnot. It has to be attached to like a PayPal account or something like that. So the minute you buy it, it automatically takes the money out. And then the person who sells it has like 48 hours to ship it. And they don't get the money until they do. So you don't get the money until until it's shipped. So it's you have to pay for it and they have to ship it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it.
Wow.
Yep. So in that regard, it's pretty neat. Any of the Ryan Benjamin stuff? No. I mean, it'll be coming to me soon. Keshi and I will be getting together, getting that stuff out soon. Lucas said he had to delete the whatnot, and he was spending too much on all the comic shows. I was actually watching the comic shows as I was driving. That was kind of neat. He's really been doing some great sketches out there. There was one, I don't know if I have it. Yeah, I'm not gonna look for it. There was a couple really, really nice ones that he did, some of the head sketches and stuff like that.
The Hannah ones for the Benjamin. Yeah. Sorry, my internet cut out.
But I mean, that's about all I got for you guys. I didn't expect to be on here very long. Less than a half an hour. Just wanted to do a quick update. Just wanted to touch base with everybody, let you know we're still out here. We're still hanging. We will be back Tuesday with our regular show.
Hi, Dan.
Yeah, Annika from San Diego. Annika was the most popular guy at the booth. She was taking more pictures than John Romita was.
No, that's not true. John took so many. He was so nice. He was so nice.
And then we started this new tradition. Oh, no. What's taller than Annika? So the first thing we did was she was in our room. Jeff, myself, Bacon, and her were sitting in a room, and I heard how he came up or something like that. And we had this little couch. So I said, I wonder if I'm taller than Annika. She stands on the couch. Mm-hmm. So I was. Mm-hmm. So then the next day it was, I wonder if Annika is taller than Scott Hanna while he's sitting down. And she was. She won that one. And then we went out to eat. We went out to have a drink after the show on Sunday, and wanted to see if She was told that Scott Hand is standing on a chair. She was not.
Definitely not in that picture, at least. Maybe I'm leaning forward in that picture because I was so excited that Scott agreed to do such a stupid picture with me.
So yeah, that'll be a new tradition. We'll be like, what's taller than Annika? You know, we went out for pizza. We were gonna lay the pizzas on the table and see if we could make the pizzas longer than her.
Oh, that pizza was so good.
So yeah.
Cheese.
Sorry to make you the butt of so many jokes, but
it's fine, Ken. It's fine. It's fine.
You're probably.
We're gonna also have like T-shirts with Annika sayings. It's fine. It's fine. I'm like, oh, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine.
Oh, see, Chris agrees.
He said the pizza was bonkers good.
It was so good.
Listen, we might have to find out. I'm gonna say.
Oh, I'm for sure taller.
Are you sure? Are you really sure?
Sure not. Not sure.
We'll be taking suggestions if anybody has anything of things we can measure Annika against.
Guys, I'm 4'10" on a not really 4'10". I just pretend I'm
that's what Megan said. He don't know about that. Exactly. Oh, was it Ryan Kincaid who gave us the pizza recommendation? Well, that's good. Mm-hmm. We'll take it. Yeah, it was a little loud.
It was
but
loud.
Jeff turned to me and said, "If it's too loud, you're too old." I said, "I guess I'm old then," because I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear a word anybody was saying at that thing.
Because James was on the other side, and I couldn't hear what he was saying.
I know. It's the first time meeting James, and I could barely understand a word the guy was saying. He was, screaming over. They were, and then the stupid things, repeating songs over and over again. I almost heard Danger Zone 5 times in a row. I don't know what Kansas City hillbilly was over there playing.
That was so funny.
Danger Zone on the jukebox 5 times in a row.
Me. It was 100% something I would do.
I was like, I think we're getting light boxed here, gaslighted. I mean,
yeah,
they're just playing the song over and over and over again. He's 4'5". Got him.
4 inches, maybe 3.5.
Yeah, and the whole thing is this bun she's got on her head. She tries to use that to make herself taller. So we figured it out.
Sure. But Ken, you're going to get the JR full signatures.
Chris, are you taller than Annika? I'm going to say you are, buddy.
Everybody's taller than me.
By a decent amount.
That's why John was my best friend this weekend.
Exactly.
I'm really short. Even in my foreign heels, I'm really short.
Yeah, that was pretty funny. But but thanks everybody for coming out, coming out and hanging with us tonight. I know it's Thursday night, but like I said, I want to keep the show. I want to make sure we always do shows. I was driving Tuesday. I couldn't do a show. I said, Jeff, if we do a show, I got to do it from the road because I was literally driving at showtime. So no, and listen, I get cranky and yeah.
I'm gonna be very cranky with Phoenix guys. So
Annika and those guys got to see Ken when he gets cranky. It happens.
It's not the jersey, Ken. Dan's got a question.
What's the status on the ASM number ones? Well, the book just came out. What do you want me to do? 3 weeks. It was delayed 3 weeks. It came out yesterday. It was supposed to come out 2 weeks ago. I'm getting them. I'll get them in like 2 weeks. I got to get the book shipped to me from. Listen, you guys want to hear a story? So this is how it works. You got
There's a friend. There's a friend.
What the fuck is this thing? That's Cheyenne's fiance, Jordan. What are you doing?
Oh, is this the H? Is this the H? The H. It's the H.
Anyway, so we're doing. I had to order the book. Marvel doesn't drop ship, so I had to have the books drop shipped to a store that was close to John. So I have them drop shipped to a place in Queens. And the idea is I'm going to drive up to Queens, get the books, have them signed by John, bring them to the Planet with me. Everything's good to go. Well, they pushed the book back, and they pushed the book back, and they pushed the book back. So now I got to get the book shipped to me from Queens. So they are on their way to me. I should have them Saturday. And then when I get the books, I'll go through them. I'll pick out the meaty ones, the 9.8s and things like that. and then I will drive up to John's house, not next week, the following week, and I'll get them signed. And then for those of you who ordered them, you'll get them probably the week before MegaCon. I'll ship all those out, and whatever's left, I'll take with me.
You're good, Paul.
What's that?
Wait. So
no, Paul, we can see you now.
My plan backfired because I was like, I'm not going to buy one in pre-sale. I'm going to buy one from Planet.
Yeah, I know. I bought 100 Scotty Young variants now. Big deal. Hopefully he goes to Heroes and I can get him there. Other than that,
he'll be at Heroes. He said he was going to be at Heroes.
Yeah. Okay. So that's just the books literally came out yesterday. I don't have them.
And I gotta go pick mine up.
Physically not in my. They are in Queens, New York. They're going to be here on Saturday, and then I've got to take them to John's and get them signed in 2 weeks. So you guys are gonna have to pump the brakes on that one a little bit.
Wait,
I'll get them when I get them.
From Jersey.
I am from Jersey.
Aren't you excited to be going back to Jersey?
No, I left Jersey. What the hell do I want to go back to Jersey for? No, I love going back to Jersey.
Like close to New York. I love New York.
Yeah, listen, New York's not a fun place to be. John lives out on the island, so it's
the Coronado Island. JK.
Long Island. He lives on it. So
JK.
I don't have to drive deep into at least before I was gonna have to go into Queens and then drive from Queens to Long Island, but not that that's that far. But I don't have to.
I love Queens. They have such good halal food. Anyways, clearly I have had one glass of wine and haven't eaten, guys. This was on a cat planet.
But most likely I'll go up there. I'll do the signing with John. I'll probably stop by and see my buddy Anthony at Anthony's Comic Art. Because he's up there in Moonachie, right by Giant Stadium there. So I'll stop by and see Anthony. And then I'll drive home and get ready for MegaCon. So yeah, lots of things happening. But thanks again. We're not going to keep anybody any longer. I will talk to. We'll talk to you guys next week. Hopefully, we'll see. I don't think we're going to have a sketch up next week. We might. We'll see what happens. You never know what's going to pop up. But we will be having one on. Let me see. What day is that? 4th? That is
May 6th, May 10th.
Actually, no. Next week, I think we might be. No, what is today? Today's the 28th, and we might be having one Tuesday night.
I thought we were having one.
Yeah, we might be. Yeah, because Yoshi, who is Brian Benjamin's agent and Takashi's agent, he wants to start showcasing more Japanese artists that we have. So I can actually, maybe I can show you guys. Hold on 1 second. Let me pull it up. His name.
Ken's gonna let me bombard this one. My peoples. It's totally great.
1 second. He's a young artist. I just love this stuff. Hold on 1 second. This is great.
Oh, stuff. He does like all the mechas, right? Maybe.
Yeah, I forget. Hold on. Listen, it's been a long 2 weeks, guys. I'll check that out.
I didn't see that one, Ken.
Yeah, this is newer stuff. This is the kind of art that this guy does.
I can't host. I can't help you at all.
Run away. There you go. Look at that.
Oh my God, I love that. Look at that movement. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, man. So yeah, we're gonna start showcasing some of the talent over there in Japan that Yoshi works with, who you might not be too familiar with the United States, but you may be very soon when they have great art like that. So yeah, some Transformer stuff. Exactly. Yeah, it should be good stuff. But that's it for tonight, guys. Thanks again. We will see you guys on Tuesday night. I want to thank everybody who came out and said hi at Planet. It's great to see so many people from the 4C family. We've really been seeing a lot of your faces. So make sure you come out and at least if you're not getting anything from us or anything, that's fine. Just stop by and say hi. Tell me your name. so I can put a face to a name, and maybe I can throw you a lanyard or something like that if I have them handy, or and we'll do stuff like that. But again, thanks everybody. Thanks Annika for hanging out tonight, and we will see you guys on Tuesday.
They are coming to SDCC. CCCC.
CDCC. SDCC.
I have to go.